I-24F, posted a picture on Instagram and tagged my BF, 25M, and he hid it from his profile. As the title says, "We've been dating for 3 months." It was a photo of us kissing on New Year's. 10 minutes after it was posted he hid it from his tagged page. I noticed, but has all his tagged photos of him and his friends. This is so weird to me. Especially after I'm at his parents' house this weekend and met all his friends. I don't like this position of having to bring this up, but it makes me feel like he's hiding me from someone specific. It's entirely odd to me and I'm not sure how to handle it. But it is a red flag based off of past relationships. Edit. Add a little more. I asked him if it was okay to post and he said, "Of course you can always post me, you don't have to ask." And I'm also meet his entire family and all of his closest friends this week in his home he grew up in. That's what's super weird about this. Update. We talked. His tags were off. He turned them back on immediately when he saw it bothered me. He forgot they were turned off. All is good. I've never known any innocent person to do this unless they didn't like how they looked in the picture. Have you asked him about it? Are you on his main page? If not, feels like a location flag. Yeah, maybe he's not ready to post pics of him kissing someone he's only been dating 12 weeks. Or kissing pics in general. I always untag myself from other people's photos, but he allows other tagged photos, so this is strange. Ask him, "Why did you keep X tagged photo but not mine?" And pause and wait for a genuine answer. Listen in a way that he knows you're listening and not just waiting for an argument. Not everyone is comfortable with a picture of them kissing being on their profile. If it was a normal, smiling picture I'd be more concerned, but I think it's entirely fair to hide a kissing picture. 35 male, 35 female, my fiancé is ending our relationship. I am ugly crying as I am typing this, so please forgive me on any mistakes. My fiancé, 35 male, and I, 35 female, are 3 years into our relationship, got engaged during COVID, and was planning our life together. We started building a new house for us, got 2 dogs and everything was going well. Or so I thought until today. I was always upfront about not wanting children. Never wanted them, as long as I remember. This fact was always conveyed to my romantic partners as I believe that this is not something that should be left undiscussed. So naturally I found a partner that shared this plan. My fiancé used to tell me that he likes his free time and independence too much to want a child. Now my fiancé tells me that having children is becoming more and more of an importance to him. Apparently it's been sitting with him for a while. I asked him how serious he was, if he is fully committed to having and raising a human being. And that if he is willing to leave the relationship if he can't be a father. I also hypothesized to him that if I compromise and try for a child, his confidence in this relationship will change. He told me that he knows where I stand on having children and won't let that compromise happen. I am grieving right now. Hurt and feeling surreal. Feels like it's all a bad dream. It still doesn't feel real to me. Please help. Don't change your beliefs in an attempt to keep this relationship. It's not far to a human being, the child, that you used their life as a bargaining chip. You'll grow resentful and it'll lead to divorce or the child is raised in dysfunctional environment. There are enough kids in these environments already. I'm so sorry. I think this is the hardest type of breakup because you both love each other but aren't right for each other due to his wish for children. It is not fair and you are right to be heartbroken. Your only option is to wish him well. I hope it gets easier for you. Good luck. F24, M25 Can plastic surgery, fillers ruin a relationship? My partner has expressed that he would have a problem with me, looking too fake, or going overboard. I've booked a rhinoplasty for in 13 days' time, and I'm really excited about this, and he's okay with this as it's not an obviously fake procedure and will look natural, hopefully. I got incredibly lucky. My partner is a great man and is ridiculously attractive. I'm just average looking and it's always been an insecurity of mine. I'm very unhappy with how I look, but I don't want to go too far that these cosmetic procedures could damage my relationship or that I lose myself completely. I already get lip fillers very natural and my boyfriend hasn't noticed. He would be very against this idea. I feel like I'm constantly trying to play catch up with how good looking he is. My family and friends always make comments about how I got lucky, etc. I also always see women double-taking when they realize I'm his girlfriend. Ultimately he's a great man that's with me for who I am and isn't superficial, but I want to make myself feel confident too. Any advice? First and foremost, From this post, I believe your boyfriend is with you because he loves you. He's already expressed not liking plastic surgery, which tells me that he doesn't think you need it, loves you how you are. Your insecurities are bleeding into your relationship and causing you issues which might potentially risk the relationship in the future. Your insecurities are causing you to think you need to alter yourself to keep up with your boyfriend, and this idea has been fueled by your family's comments as well, possibly the root of your insecurities. None of this has come from him. Skip the knife and live your life. Your boyfriend chose you, not because he thinks you need to be fixed, but because he actually likes you. It can ruin a relationship, but the basic thing is this. If you're doing something for yourself, that's your business and not his to stop you. But if you're doing it to keep up with him, that's not a good reason. You just have to be sure of your reasons. Guy, 33M, I'm 25F, dating didn't bring condoms first time. So this guy, 33M, and I, 25F, have been on a few dates so far and things have gone pretty well hence far. We had sex on our second date, and it was great. I will shamefully admit, however, that we didn't use a condom. For fear of ruining the mood and having an IUD, which he was aware of prior, I went with it. Afterwards, I started to overthink mainly about why he didn't just automatically put one on or ask me if we ought to use one, and it started spiraling into a, does he respect me? Inner monologue. I told him the next day that from here on out, we will use them, and he said, of course, whatever you're most comfortable with. I hope I don't have anything to worry about as I really like him, but would love your wise insight, as always. Thanks. Is not ruining the mood more important than the risks involved? Seems like you both could have them. If no one represents boundaries, then it doesn't happen. You both didn't bring it up, so why all this deflecting on him? He's not just doing sex to you. It's a mutual act. You got excited and you made a bad call. Go get a test. Use condoms from now on. Why on earth would you have sex without a condom with a stranger? Just hope he doesn't have an STD. As the great Lil Wayne once said, safe sex is great sex, so better wear a latex cuz you don't want that late text, that I think I'm late text.